lo primero que me gustaría saber es, como jugador del videojuego, ¿cuál ha sido el mayor reto que te has encontrado al trasladar Uncharted a la gran pantalla?
The biggest challenge of making Uncharted with respect to the video game players is that it's a property that is so well loved by its fan base. We wanted to make sure that at all times we were respecting the original video game at the center of the film. And so the thing I think was hardest was just making sure that at all times the movie felt like Uncharted, like we were able to capture the spirit of the games.
Son muchas las adaptaciones de grandes sagas de videojuegos que no han funcionado, hasta el punto que se viene hablando hace años de una cierta maldición de las películas de videojuegos. ¿Por qué crees que ha pasado eso y qué es lo que ha hecho Uncharted para esquivar esa maldición, si la hay?
I think it's tricky when you're trying to interpret a video game for a movie, because when you play a video game, it's such an immersive experience. And like while you're playing the game, you are that character and you're getting to make all the decisions. If you want to go left or you want to go right, if you want to explore, if you want to jump, that's up to you. But when you're watching a movie, it's a more passive experience where you're just sitting back. But lucky for us, Uncharted has so many qualities. The video game has so many qualities that make for a great film, whether that's the adventurous spirit, the treasure hunt, the great relationship at the center of it. And for me, one thing I really love about Uncharted is the humor, which I think is distinct among video games. But those are all the same qualities that make for a great movie. So it really wasn't that hard to adapt it as a film because it already features so many great aspects that make for a great film.
Quería preguntar también por la presión de los fans. Si uno siente que cuando son personajes, como ha dicho, tan queridos y una historia con tantos seguidores, ¿siente más presión a la hora de abordarla o tiene que apartarse un poco de eso para hacer un buen trabajo?
When I made Venom, which was a comic book adaptation, I had an experience of adapting something that people really love and are passionate about. And when fans care that much about characters, they feel an ownership over the characters. And so I knew going into Uncharted, we had to treat the characters that are so beloved with respect and with that same love that fans of the games have for them, and to let them know that we share that same feeling and all we want to do is capture that spirit and bring it to the big screen.
Su colega, el director Roland Emmerich, ha dicho recientemente que las películas de superhéroes y las grandes franquicias están arruinando el cine. Me gustaría saber su opinión al respecto.
Obviously, I don't have the same opinion as Roland Emmerich. For me, video game movies, superhero movies, it doesn't matter what the source material is, as long as they're captivating, they're a great story with great characters. And so it doesn't really matter what they're based upon, as long as the movie itself is compelling. And so at the end of the day, I'm just out to tell a great story that will entertain audiences.
¿Y cree precisamente que para devolver a la gente al cine, para volver a captar esas audiencias y conseguir que después de la pandemia se recupere la taquilla, son este tipo de películas, grandes superproducciones con grandes efectos especiales en las que hay que tener esperanza?
I feel like post-pandemic, this is the exact type of movies that people want to go see, because it is a purely escapist form of entertainment where you get to feel like you're going on an adventure. For all those people who have been locked up in their houses for the last 2 years, this movie travels the globe from New York to Spain to the South Pacific, and you have this feeling of watching the movie that you yourself are going on an adventure. So for me, this is the perfect post-pandemic movie because it really takes the audience on a journey.